Good afternoon. I have the privilege today to introduce to you a very special student. Jeffrey Gonzalez was born with a rare form of autism. He spent his first few years of life being seen at the Dan Marino Center for Autism in Broward County, Florida. After multiple testing sessions and unsuccessful attempts to identify his inability to speak, the doctors concluded that he would always have permanent challenges with expressive and receptive language. His mother was encouraged to be patient and not to have high expectations for his language and social abilities. Jeffrey began in a special education pre-K class and always felt isolated from regular boys and girls. He struggled to speak and was unable to complete a sentence until the age of 6. Once he was exited from his self-contained special education classroom, he began speech and language services through the public schools. Teachers continued to inform his mother that Jeffrey would never be able to hold a conversation with other children his age on topic. He remained 1 to 3 years behind grade level in reading and math. Jeffrey started at Renaissance Point Siena our opening year in 2012 as a retained third grade student. At first, he struggled to keep up with other students and express himself verbally. Throughout his time at Renaissance at Point Siena, Jeffrey has now become proficient in reading, math, and writing. Jeffrey is one of the hardest working students that I've had the honor to meet. He takes complete ownership of his grades and continuously sets high expectations and goals for himself. The fact that Jeffrey is going to stand on this stage and speak to you with all today is a success story in and of itself. So I proudly give you Jeffrey Gonzalez.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey Danilo Gonzalez. I'd like to talk to you about my success at Renaissance Charter School at Point Siena. I first entered RCSP as a new student in 3rd grade. In my previous schools, I had nice teachers, but I wasn't able to receive the help and extra time I needed to reach my full potential academically. My reading grades were never better than C's and D's. I studied hard and worked on homework daily. I just felt discouraged. At my old school, even though speaking to others was never easy for me, I still tried as hard as I could to have my teachers understand me and help me in school. I began at my new school, Renaissance Charter, at Point Siena in 3rd grade. This would be my 2nd year in 3rd grade. I was not happy about repeating the 3rd grade, but my mom said I would learn even more and do well this year. She told me, when life gives you lemons, you just have to learn to make lemonade. My 3rd grade teacher, Miss Hersky, encouraged me and worked with me almost daily in small groups. She always had time to help me, and my grades were steadily improving. By the end of 3rd grade, I went from receiving D's to receiving A's and B's. Now I was excited to see my progress and get ready for 4th grade. My 4th grade teacher, Miss Hall, was a very serious and hardworking teacher. We focused on writing a lot, and I became a great writer. I started receiving A's on expository and narrative writing. My new goal was to make straight A's 1 quarter. This year, in 4th grade, it was not easy for me as there were many challenges. My school also has a great character education program. On some of the most difficult days, I will look for Miss Evans, my principal, and she will take the time to talk to me, make me believe in myself, and she always had time to help me. One day, I asked Miss Evans to explain to me what I needed to do to be chosen as Strive Student of the Month. We printed all of the Strive requirements together so that I could understand and have something to take home and study. I was very excited to be able to talk to my principal and teachers and get support from the staff at my school. At my previous schools, I had a hard time getting help from teachers, and I felt scared and alone. It wasn't easy to ask for help at RCSP. I always find someone who wants to help me and encourage me. I also wanted to make friends. However, this wasn't easy for me. I was teased a lot in 3rd and 4th grade. My teacher, Ms. Sarsky and Ms. Hall in 3rd and 4th grade were always supporting me and encouraging me to keep my mind focused on my goals and ignore negative behavior. Some days I was really sad and didn't feel like going to class. I could always stop by Miss Connie's office for a big hug, and she always had something positive to say to make me feel better. I felt like I was part of a big family, not just a student at a new school. With all of the support, my dreams of making good grades and becoming a positive peer role model came true. I became Shrike Student of the Month last year. I also was the only student in my 4th grade class to receive straight A's 3rd quarter. In conclusion, I have been able to receive my academic goals with the support of my family and principal and teachers at school. This year, I will be a 5th grader, and now I have a new goal. I want to receive the highest score on my 5th grade benchmarks. I know I can achieve all my future goals because I will continue to have the support of my family and the people that care about me at Renaissance Charter School at Poinciana. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my speech, and thank you for nominating me as your success story.
Good afternoon. My name is Heather Payton. I am lead teacher on assignment at Renaissance Charter School at Poinciana. I am also the profoundly proud parent of 3 amazing children that I love dearly, 2 of which are here with me today, and 1 of which I am very proud to say I'm on stage with, celebrating such a huge success. You're a tough act to follow, Jeffrey. My father was an elementary school principal for 25 years. My dream was to aspire to be kind and to make a positive difference in the life of a child. That was my dream, and I felt like until I could achieve that opportunity, I just wouldn't be doing what my calling was telling me that I was meant to do. I taught in public schools for approximately 10 years before I came to Renaissance Charter School at Poinciana. This is the 3rd summit that I've attended, and I want to say thank you first and foremost to Mr. and Mrs. Hage and the entire CSUSA family for giving me and my own children the opportunity to grow professionally and personally. We can choose to be great parents. We can choose to be great friends. To me, the choice to be a great teacher, to be there for our students, to hold those expectations up here and never say they can't, the result is what I see here today. And not just my son, but all of the students that I see every day I get up and go to work, doing so well, and just defying all of everybody's expectations because someone believes in them. Thank you, Ms. Evans, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of an amazing family, because it's so much more than an occupation for me. All of the new employees here with CSUSA, I can tell you, you made the best decision coming to Charter Schools USA, because we truly are a family of great opportunity, and we're always here to support one another. Thank you so much.